Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing, continuing with the mostly cloudy conditions this morning and some cooler conditions as well as some slightly breezy winds starting to pick up this morning. Going to see dry weather as we move through the day today with those slightly breezy winds continuing. Otherwise, fairly quiet weather as we move through today. And we'll see nice quiet weather for the most part as we move through the next several days with some milder temperatures moving in, becoming quite warm as we move through particularly late weekend and into next week. Take a look at the current surface analysis. High pressure building in over the area. We're going to see that dominate the forecast as we move through the next several days. We'll see that setting up just off to our southeast as a kind of a Bermuda high and continue to keep some southerly flow building in as we move into tomorrow, and we'll keep that southerly flow around for the next several days, and it's going to keep those temperatures milder as we move through those days as well. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we see some of that mid-level cloud moving off the coast, but we'll continue to see this cumulus cloud field uh, streaming through the area as we have an upper level low. It's kind of lingering over the area, making its track through the region, and we'll see that start to depart the area as we go into the overnight time frame and into the weekend. We'll take a look at the European model here. As mentioned, that upper level low is sitting over the area, mainly just causing some extra cloud cover around the area today. Still seeing some slightly breezy winds through the day today. And as we go into tomorrow, as mentioned, that high pressure sets up off to our southeast, turns those winds more subtly. We'll see slightly breezy conditions for tomorrow, but no wind advisory expected at this time. But we'll see dry conditions and warmer conditions with temperatures getting into the upper 70s with some southerly winds. We'll struggle to get locally here above 80, but points inland could see temperatures rising above 80. Then we'll see a better chance of 80-degree temperatures as we go into Sunday, and we'll start to see kind of a summer-like pattern where some energy moving through the region may initiate a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. We'll see that happening mainly west and northwest of the area. Very isolated chance of seeing that occurring along the Del Mar Peninsula, and most likely would be at points further north across the midshore and northern part of the peninsula. So not expecting much impact from that here at Wallops. So we'll keep about a 10% chance of an isolated pop-up shower or storm. And then we'll see similar conditions as we move into Monday as we continue with this warmer pattern here with a chance of maybe an afternoon pop-up shower or storm. A slightly better chance of seeing that on Monday. But again, as we get closer into the range of those high resolution models, we'll have a better feel on how the environment is looking at that time. As we go into Tuesday, things looking continued warm and dry. And then we'll see our next shift in the weather pattern as we get more towards the middle to later portion of the week, as we have this more potent boundary looking to approach the area, and models are in pretty good agreement at this time that this boundary does come together and push into the area overnight Wednesday into the day on Thursday. Looks like a fairly decent chance of seeing some persistent rain shower activity moving through the day for Thursday, and with that we'll see those temperatures cooling back down and some slightly cooler air moving into the area as we go into the end of the work week. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have a yellow risk for winds above 25 knots at wind advisory criteria, as we do expect those slightly breezy northwesterly winds peaking around 10 to 15 knots with those peak gusts up around 23 knots. Again, keeping those clouds around the area today, would likely see those ceilings between 3,000 and 5,000 feet. We'll see our high temperature peaking around 68 degrees this afternoon. And then we'll see those clouds start to clear out of here and the winds on the downward trend as it becomes southwesterly. And that will allow temperatures to cool down to around 53 degrees for our overnight low. And we'll be back to rain conditions. We'll see tides running normal at this time for the extended forecast. Nice day for Saturday, mostly sunny and a high of 79 degrees. We will have some slightly breezy winds, but not expecting a wind advisory. Good stretch of nice weather as we move through the next several days as those temperatures climb into the mid 80s for Sunday through Wednesday, and again just a 10 and 15% chance for Sunday and Monday respectively of a pop-up isolated shower, but nonetheless overall looking like a very warm and pleasant pattern with some summer type conditions out there. And then that next rain chance arrives again late Wednesday and more so into Thursday, so carrying a 30% chance overnight Wednesday and Thursday, increasing to a 60% chance as that shower activity is expected or being modeled to move through the local area during the daytime hours On Thursday, we'll see those temperatures cooling back into the 70s for our highs. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again on Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend.